signal processing. Andy Morrison, K9AWM, has the details.
A digital voice milestone was announced at the recent Acoustics and Speech Conference in California when the free DV projects David Rowe, Victor Kilo 5, Delta Golf Romeo co-presented a paper describing a neural network that replaces traditional signal processing with machine learning. In a recent post on the free DV website, David called the development, quote, the first known real-world deployment of a neural codec, an important milestone that the ham community can be proud of, end quote. He and programmer Jean-Marc Vallon presented the details to attendees at the IEEE Signal Processing Society conference, where David said it was well received. Instead of using the fixed algorithms of traditional digital voice, the free DV radio encoder, known as RAID V1, employs fully adaptive machine learning, producing a higher quality result, developed using open source software. Writing as a guest contributor to the Amateur Radio Digital Communications website in October, David noted that the technology, quote, provides an unprecedented speech quality and robustness for VHF, UHF land mobile radio applications, end quote. The free DV project has been doing this work with grant support from ARDC. This is Andy Morrison, Kilo 9 Alpha Whiskey Mike.
If you think you sometimes have more than your share of antenna troubles, listen to this report from Ralph Squillace, KK6ITB. He tells us about NASA's plans to get a damaged deep space network antenna back in action.
The U.S. Space Agency, NASA, is taking a close look at the serious damage that disabled the largest antenna at its Deep Space Network site in California 2 months ago. The 230-foot antenna, which tracks near-Earth asteroids and communicates with NASA's interplanetary spacecraft, has been out of service since the 16th of September. The antenna suffered an excessive rotation that strained its cabling and piping and damaged its fire suppression system, which led to water damage and flooding, according to a report on the Gizmodo website. The damaged antenna, prized for its sensitivity, received its first signal in 1966 from NASA's Mariner 4 mission. In preparation for Voyager 2's mission toward Neptune, NASA upgraded the antenna's width from 210 feet, or 64 meters, to 230 feet, or 70 meters. It communicated as well with Voyager 1 in 2012, following the spacecraft's entry into interstellar space. Meanwhile, NASA relies on 2 other deep space communication antennas. They are located in Madrid, Spain, and near Canberra, Australia. This is Ralph Squillace, KK6ITB.
Time for you to identify your station. We are the Amateur Radio Newsline, heard on bulletin stations around the world, including the St. Louis and Suburban Radio Club W0 SRC 2-meter repeater, following the weekly Club Net on Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. local time. Get ready for a major meteor shower next month and a major meteor scatter radio activity. Neil Rapp, WB9VPG, tells us how to get involved.
Hams who played a part in the meteor scatter experiments conducted by HamSci, Ham Radio Citizen Science Investigation, during the Perseid show this past August, get another chance at action in the sky next month. The Geminids are coming. HamSci's experiments for these meteor showers will take place on the 12th and 13th of December from 0000 to 2400 UTC. Operators are being asked to use MSK-144 on 50.260 MHz and 28.145 MHz. HamSci reports that the Perseid show produced more than 70 logs and files for study, and the research group is hoping for similar results this time around. Hams are being invited to participate in the QSO party in what is once again described as a combination of a contest and a special event. Rules for the activity can be found on the link in the text version of this week's newscast at arnewsline.org. As the HamSci website says, Work the rocks. Decode the pings. This is Neil Rapp, WB9VPG.
With the help of a grant, some counties in Kansas are getting expanded coverage from new repeaters that have digital capability. Jack Parker, W8ISH, has that report.
A network of repeaters is being created to expand digital amateur radio services in the state of Kansas with the help of a $13,950 grant from Amateur Radio Digital Communications. The network will be accessible to hams in 9 counties. The repeaters will operate on VHF and UHF and provide linkage over the Internet through Yaesu Wires X, a system that provides even wider coverage. The network call sign will be K0HYS. 2 new repeaters will be established to connect with the repeater that is already in operation in Ellis County. The grant has been given to the Ellis County Amateur Radio Emergency Service Group and STEM Harvest Incorporated, an educational resource that focuses on helping people develop skills in technology. This is Jack Parker, W8ISH.
In the world of DX, Abby AB1F is on the air as A52AA from Bhutan through the 5th of December, operating SSB on 40, 20, 15, and 10 meters. He may also be heard on 80 and 160 meters. On Easter Island, a team of 9 operators using the call sign 3G0YR will be on the air from the 26th of November through the 3rd of December. Their 4 or 5 stations will be using all modes on all bands, concentrating on the low bands. Listen for them in the CQWWDXCW contest with the call sign CE0Y. You still have time to work operators celebrating Statehood Day in Bosnia and Herzegovina. They are on the air with a special call sign E7 Bosnia until the 25th of November, which is the official date of the celebration. Visit QRZ.com for QSL and other information about these stations. For our final story, we look at the future of AI, and we consider the sun's rays as rays of hope to power that future. Kent Peterson, KC0DGY, brings us that story now.
Picture groups of satellites in a low Earth orbit that is synchronized with the sun, the very source of the energy that powers them. Then imagine each satellite is outfitted with AI chips doing the business of machine learning high above our planet. The satellites are between 100 and 200 meters apart, within a cluster that is no more than 1 kilometer wide, but they have the optical connections that enable them to serve as a single data center. This is Project Suncatcher, a vision announced by Google earlier this month. It exists only in theory, at least for now. Google has teamed up with Planet, an Earth imaging company, in the hopes that the partnership can launch a so-called learning mission into space in 2027, using 2 prototype satellites to test the technology and the hardware. Meanwhile, Google is working out the costs of Project Suncatcher when it ultimately deploys. The launch alone is considered to have a prohibitive price tag. There are also issues of aerospace engineering that need to be resolved to keep the satellite cluster in good repair. With AI's established reputation as a voracious consumer of energy, the company says it was only logical to look beyond the horizon, way beyond the horizon, to get closer to a source of power. Just what is the prospect for the success of Project Suncatcher? Right now, you won't find the answer, even if you Google it. This is Kent Peterson, KC0DGY.
It's time to stop chasing POTA or calling CQ, at least for a moment, and send in your ham radio haiku. It's easier than you think. Visit our website at arnewsline.org, and as you compose your ode to your favorite online activity, we will help you use the correct number of syllables to make an authentic haiku. Submit your work, and then sit back and wait to hear whether you are the winner of this week's challenge. The winner gets a shout-out on our website where everyone can find the winning haiku. With thanks to Amateur News Daily, Amateur Radio Digital Communications, AMSAT News Service, Embarish Nag Biswas, BU2JFA, David Behar, K7DB, 425DX Bulletin, FCC, Forbes, FreeDV.org, Gizmodo, Google, AMSI, Hayes Post, Hungarian Amateur Radio Society, Morning India, QRZ.com, RadioWorld.com, ShortwaveRadio.de, Stephen Stroh, N8GNJ, Wireless Institute of Australia, YouTube, and you, our listeners. That's all from the Amateur Radio Newsline. We remind our listeners that Amateur Radio Newsline is an all-volunteer nonprofit organization that incurs expenses for its continued operation. If you wish to support us, please visit our website at arnewsline.org and know that we appreciate you all. We also remind our listeners that if you like our newscast, please leave us a 5-star rating wherever you subscribe to us. For now, with Karen Eve Murray, KD2 GUT at the news desk in New York, and our news team worldwide, I'm Stephen Kinford, NAWB in Wadsworth, Ohio, saying 73. As always, we thank you for listening. Amateur Radio Newsline is copyright 2025. Amateur Radio Newsline retains ownership of its material even when retransmitted elsewhere. All rights are reserved.
This concludes our Monday evening transmission of Amateur Radio Newsline. Net to start in about 12 minutes.
W8VPV. Repeater. W8VPV. Repeater. PL110.9.
Good evening. Calling all amateur radio operators. Welcome to the Cuyahoga Falls Amateur Radio Club Monday night VHF UHF net. My name is Frank. My call is W8ECT, but for the purposes of this net, I'll be using the club call Whiskey 8 Victor Papa Victor. This is an open, directed net. All amateur radio operators are invited and encouraged to check in. You do not have to be a club member. All traffic will go through net control, and since emergency traffic may break in at any time, please leave a brief pause between transmissions. The purpose of this net is to bring together all amateur radio operators for the purposes of exchanging amateur-related ideas and information, to enhance net operating practices, and to keep our members up to date about club happenings. This net meets here every Monday evening at 8:30 p.m., preceded by Amateur Radio Newsline at 8:01. I'll start with some announcements, then ask for check-ins from any officers or members who have announcements of general interest for the club. After that, I'll take check-ins 5 at a time. Give me your call sign. If you're regular, I'll know who you are. If not, I'll come back and ask for your name. If I can't remember, get your name, and then we'll work the 5 of you, go back, take 5 more, and repeat until we slow down, and then we'll start taking them one at a time. Beyond that, we also operate an HF plus 6-band exploration net. Let me pause for time here. This net starts at 9:30 p.m. and it's an opportunity to check out your equipment and make sure you can get a good signal out on HF frequencies. The frequencies are posted on our webpage, but this evening we'll be on 40 meters 80 meters at 3.827 megahertz or thereabouts. I'm going to have to look around, find a spot without much QRM, and then try to give it a call. We'll announce this on this repeater immediately before the net starts. All right, announcements, and we're coming up to the end of the year here. This Wednesday, November 26th, at the clubhouse at 5 p.m., Bruce and I will be up there. We're going to be working on the repeater backup controller. We're having some minor issues with this one. I think it's a good time to swap it in and out. We're going to refresh the code. We're going to try to get some new messages in there. If you're interested in the internal operations of how this repeater works, this would be an interesting one to come to. We'll be up there from 5 until we all get bored and quit. I'm going to try to partially flowchart the circuit. Bruce is going to explain the operation of the controller. So it should be, if you really want to get into the technology, this will be one for you. All right. The following Wednesday, that is December, whoops, I don't have the wrong calendar leaf up. December 3rd is our annual Christmas dinner. There's a sign-up on the webpage. We'd like to get an idea of how many people so we can make sure we have enough servers for fast service. We'll be at the New Era Cafe, 10 Maslin Road. It's just off East Market Street. Plan to be there about 6 p.m. For social hour or so. We'll probably get orders in starting around 6:45 or so, then dinner. And then Ray Wirtz, N8BZZ, and the call probably gives you a hint as to what's coming up here, will be doing a presentation on bees and beekeeping. That's a hobby of his, maybe more than a hobby even, we'll find out. And so if this interests you at all, please join us for that event. That'll be about it for this year. We have no more meetings in December, so we'll wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and move on from there. January 2006, on the 11th, our general class starts. That's a Sunday class. It's a video-only Zoom class. We'll have it for 6 sessions. It's been very popular in the past. If you know anybody who's a technician who wants to get their general license, this is a great class to go to. I encourage you to pass the word along. On that following Wednesday, the 14th of January, will be our first 2026 meeting at the church. That's Pilgrim United Church of Christ between 2nd and Broad Boulevard. They graciously let us meet there, and we will have, among other things, a Board of Governance meeting to budget out the club year. If you have some ideas about what you want to see the club do, please show up. This is the time when we budget those things. That includes field day, that includes other operating events. What would you like to see this club do? So please try to attend that meeting. And finally, we'll pause for time. On January 24th and 25th is Winter Field Day. We're probably going to be doing it from the club again. We do have a trailer available, so we could go out somewhere and set up a trailer and an antenna. But we may also be doing it from the clubhouse. More to come on that, but mark your calendar now. We'd appreciate your help. It'd be great to man the station for the full duration of the event. I believe it's 24 hours like summer field day. However, it's warm inside. We'll have some food and water, and I think it'll be a good time. So if you're interested in that, let us know. All right, that's all I've got for announcements. Do we have any officers, members, trustees, whatever, with any announcements of general interest? Go ahead now.
W8VPV, Oscar.
All right, I got a W8VPV in there. Stand by, John, and there was somebody whose last call letter was Oscar. Go ahead.
There's nobody else except Alpha Charlie 8 X-Ray Oscar, Frank.
Oh, gotcha, Vince. Sorry, missed you. Go ahead, Vince.
Well, it's that time. The end of the month is appearing around the corner. Happy Thanksgiving to all. If you have anything to submit to the newsletter editor, do it soon. The newsletter will not be out before the Christmas party, so you'll see it the week after. Other than that, that's all I got, Frank. Happy Thanksgiving, and if nothing else, see you next year.
All right. Thanks very much, Vince. Again, thank you for being our newsletter editor. We really appreciate it. And I certainly will have some pictures from the Christmas party for you, some type of a brief story, and we'll try to come up with something else here. So thanks very much then. All right, other announcement, go ahead, John.
Yeah, good evening. This is W8VPV, John in Cuyahoga Falls here. Regarding the band exploration net on Monday, December 29th. That's a fifth Monday, so we will be doing something different. And so I'm proposing that we do 160 meters and we do AM. And the frequency that we've used in the past was 1887 kilohertz. So get your little wire or whatever rigged up, with your tuner, so that it will work at 1887 kilohertz. You don't need much, since we're not very far apart. So just get a wire and connect a tuner to it, and use your antenna analyzer to tune that for 1887 kilohertz. So that's what's going on with the band exploration net on the fifth Monday of December. That's December 29th. W8VPV, back to the net.
All right, John. I do appreciate that. I will. Gosh, I don't think I've got. I have a radio that does 160. I've got a filter in it so that the broadcast station behind me doesn't get in too badly. So in theory, I could do it. I don't have a radiating element. I wonder what I can rig up between now and then. I'll have to work on that. All right, very good. Appreciate that, John. I'll put it on the announcements for both this and the band exploration net coming up here at 9:30. All right, with that, I think we got the announcements out of the way. Any other announcements? Otherwise, we'll go to check-ins.
K8ZT.
All right, Anthony, go ahead, K&ZT.
Just a couple things. On the class that's going to be starting in January, if you are working on your technician class but haven't gotten your license yet, you're still eligible to sign up. And we know that some of you are still waiting for FRNs and other things to shake out from the government shutdown. So if you're already working on the technician class but don't have your license yet, you're welcome to join us in January for the general class. So don't let that stop you. This is K8ZT.
All right, very good. Thanks very much, Anthony. Appreciate that, then. All right, looking for, let's see, do we have any other announcements? Nothing heard. We'll go to check-ins. This is W8VPV, Cuyahoga Falls Amateur Radio Club, Monday night. UHF Net looking for check-ins from anyone. Members, non-members, go ahead now. Boy, I heard just a kilo, and I think a kilo Bravo, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's right in the noise level there. Could not pick you out of the noise. Anyway, you can move a little bit higher, change your location a bit. You were getting through to the repeater solid. I just couldn't pick the audio out of the noise. Unfortunately, whatever you did, it actually got a little bit worse. Now you were in and out on the repeater. I'm sorry, you're right at our sensitivity level. If you can get a little bit more power in there or try a different location, maybe upstairs or something, we'll be in here and we'll try to get back to you then. But let me move on. Do we have anybody else, any other check-ins right now? W8VPV.
KD8VYT.
KD8VYT, good evening. How you doing?
I'm doing.
All right, Russ. Well, everyone, normally I just think of you as Mr. Amateur Radio Newsline, and I do thank you for doing that. Anything for the club tonight, and what you doing for Thanksgiving?
Well, I just got in here to tell everybody Happy Thanksgiving. Got to go to my sister's all the way in Doylestown, and I can't eat that much anymore. So, but I'll have fun. Just want to let you know that the guy next door does my leaves for me, and he had to get on the roof to blow the leaves out of the valley. And while he was up there, I had him throw my wire over the roof. So now all I can do is wait for a nice, cold, snowy day and go out there and hook it up to the feed point. KD8VYT.
Awesome, awesome. You know what they say about antennas put up in the winter? They always perform better than those you put up in the summer. Very good. Keep me posted, please. And I got you in the log. W8VPV, looking for check-ins.
Kilo Bravo 8 Victor Hotel Kilo, in and out.
All right, KB8BHK, got you in and out. Next.
Kilo Echo 8, Uniform Lima Charlie, Kurt in Cuyahoga Falls.
All right, got you in there, Kurt. There was somebody else in there. Go ahead, the other station. I got Kilo Bravo 8 Delta Golf Romeo. I should know that name by now, but I got you in the log. We'll get back to you. Next.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Papa Bravo, Brian in Cuyahoga Falls.
I'm sorry I stood on you, Brian. What's your call again?
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Papa Bravo, KF8EPB.
Okay, I got you in there, Brian, and you did hear my announcement about the repeater, I think.
Roger that. That's this coming Wednesday, correct? Over.
Yeah, I should be there. I hopefully swear I'll be there by 8 o'clock. I'm sorry, 5 o'clock p.m., and we'll go for an hour or two. I want to get the repeater set up in the workroom and get it operating in its normal mode, go through the code load cycle to make sure that we have everything we need, and then I think we're going to go swap controllers at the repeater site maybe as soon as this Sunday. But would look forward to getting you on board here. So, all right, Brian, you're on the list. I'll get right back to you. Any more check-ins? W8VPV. All right, you got a Kilo November in and out. If you want to try once more, give me the call. At least I've got you in the log. Got a Foxtrot in there, so got part of a call anyway. Appreciate the attempt. Another check-in, please.
Hello, Foxtrot 8, Alpha X-ray Mike, Christian, West Akron, in and out.
KF8AXM, welcome. First time I think I've heard you. What's your name, please?
Rick in West Akron. I've just been off the air for a while. Hopefully get back on here for happy treat everybody. Have a good Thanksgiving.
Well, very good, Rick. There's somebody here every Monday. Don't be a stranger. I look forward to hearing you in there. A little bit of your signal, but I was able to pick you out without too much struggle at all. So, all right, I got you in and out. Thanks for stopping by. Another check-in, please, and then we'll go back and work what I've got.
This is Kilo 8 Bravo India Phil in Cuyahoga Falls.
And Bill, I got you at the bottom of my list. All right, thanks. Stand by. We'll head on up here. Kurt, KE8ULC, what's going on?
I must have checked in a little bit late. Will you fill me in, please, about talking about the repeater?
Yeah, one of the announcements just this Wednesday at the clubhouse. This is, of course, the day before Thanksgiving. I'm going to be up there with Bruce. We're going to get the repeater set up and running in the workshop. We're going to go through the code load process to refresh it completely, make sure the real-time battery and the RTC is up and running and everything's set right. And then we're going to move that up maybe as early as this weekend up to the repeater site. We've got some minor issues with the current repeater. One that we have to manually put this into net mode, and we want to resolve that. So if you want to join us, feel free to.
Yes, very much like you. So 5 o'clock on Wednesday. I'll try to be there for you. Everything else is going quite well here. I'm enjoying the time. We're getting ready for the holiday, getting ready for the family. Hope that you all are the same. Had some good news. The last cytoscope I was clean, and so I'm pretty happy about that. I can actually go the next 3 months without another ECG treatment. So let's play some radio if you can. Back to you there, Frank. W8VPV.
All right, very good, Kurt. Well, good hearing you in there, and hope to see you Wednesday. But in any case, have a very good Thanksgiving, and I'll hope to see you maybe at the Christmas party. We'll see how things go there. Was it KB8DGR or KE Echo 8? And I didn't get the name again. I'm sorry.
It was KF8 DGD.
All right, KF8 D Delta Golf Delta. I'm sorry, what was the name again?
That's Bill in Macedonia.
All right, you got a signal coming through like a house of fire. It's dead on total quieting. Go ahead, Bill.
No, that's me, W8VPV, relaying that information.
Oh, I can't even listen to the name anymore. I'm sorry. Was he in and out?
I think so. This is W8VPV.
Great, thanks. I really appreciate that, John. KF8DGDG. Go ahead, Bill. I'll listen for you here.
That's KF8DGD for you. I'm on HD, so I'm on 440. And I see what's going on. I hope you can hear me. So we'll go ahead and take
John, did you get much of that?
No, but that's okay.
All right, Bill, I apologize. You're into the repeater solid, but neither of us could hear much of what you said there. You're welcome to try coming in on the 440 side or maybe relocate somewhere and try it again. We'll certainly listen for you if we can. Thanks for trying. Appreciate that, Bill. KF8EPB. Brian, go ahead.
This is KF8EPB. Good evening, everyone in the net. I hope everyone's doing good. As far as radio goes this week, I set up a digipeater and iGate with one of my Baofeng handhelds and my laptop. I soldered up some cables to connect the two, and it's working pretty good. I'm able to track myself and get iGate from the internet. Today I spent a couple hours trying to set up an all-star node to the same thing. Having a little trouble though getting the radio to talk to the Raspberry Pi. I might just try to go on the laptop with that one. I'll see what I can do for 160 meters. I don't know. Yesterday I tried to put 65 feet more wire on my wire outside to get 80 meters, and the interference was just so bad. I might have to go and try to make a common mode choke or something to put on there. But either way, I hope everyone has a good Thanksgiving, And, oh, Kurt, I drove up your street towards McDonald's. I was going to McDonald's there and saw your discount antenna, and I saw that other antenna you got out there. I was curious what that one is. But, yeah, anyway, everyone, I hope everyone has a good Thanksgiving, and that's all I got for tonight. Frank, you're doing a great job. 73, and back to net.
On, please. This is Kurt.
This is Net Control. Kurt, did you want to talk directly to Brian?
That is a Cushcraft R6000. It's 6 meters through 20 meters. Back to you there, Frank.
Hey, thanks, Kurt. Did you copy that, Brian?
Roger that. Thanks, Kurt. This is KF8EPB, clear.
All right. I think we have an R7000. It might even be up in the workroom that we'll be in. If you remember Wednesday to mention it, I'll see if it's there and point it out to you. It's obviously broken down, but I think we have it up there in the clubhouse. All right. Very good, Brian. Appreciate that. Let's see here. A couple in and out. Bill, we're at the bottom of the page. How you doing, Bill? Go ahead. K or BI.
Oh, hi. Good evening to everybody. How's the copy on my signal, Frank?
Absolutely solid into the repeater. No noise, no nothing, like you're sitting next to me here.
Okay, never can tell with the handheld. Just wanted to take the opportunity to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope everyone's got something good lined up for the holiday. And I'm just happy. Had a little bit of a scare. Just a word of the wise, probably everyone already knows that COVID-19 is still out there. I think I got it just going grocery shopping about a week and a half ago, and because I wasn't really anywhere else. Thank goodness for that Paxlovid antiviral. I'd say when I took that, most of the symptoms were gone within about 24 hours. So knock on wood for that. So everyone be wary and be careful of what you're exposed to out there. But looking forward to a happy Thanksgiving, and good to hear everyone. So back to you, Frank. W8VPV, this is KBI.
All right, very good, Bill. I'm in the saga of the truck frame right now, and I don't think I'm going anywhere. I'll tell you about it later, but yeah, my truck frame is such that I don't dare use it. I'm going to have to get another vehicle to tow with, and I'm a little frustrated. Toyota's not being helpful at all, but I'll talk to you later about that. All right, thanks, Bill. Appreciate it. And let's see here. We are at the bottom of the list. So this is W8VPV, the Cuyahoga Falls Amateur Radio Club, Monday evening, VHF UHF net. Looking for check-ins. Go ahead now.
K8, KBI, in and out.
MJS, in and out.
KF8, ABD, in and out tonight.
All right, I got KBI, MKS, and ABD all in and out. Appreciate you guys stopping by, and I hope everybody there has a great Thanksgiving. Any more check-ins for W8VPV? Sorry, I think I was standing on somebody's signal. Go ahead again. Try it once more. I got Kilo Echo out of that.
FAN, Ron and Fairlawn.
Oh, Ron. Okay, good hearing you in there, Ron. A little bit of noise on your signal. We got to get you a better antenna out there, but how you doing?
Give me a better antenna on this handheld. That'd be great.
Only caught part of that. Doing a little better if, and then signal started breaking up there. Try it again.
Yeah, I'm talking on my handheld, so I've got the best antenna I think I can have on there for now.
right, thanks a lot, Ron. Have yourself a great evening. Let's see, we're going to be on 40 meters tonight. I'm sorry, 80 meters tonight, so don't have privileges down there. But starting in January, we'll be back up on 6 and 10 meters. So hope to hear you then. And as you probably heard, we're starting a general class coming up here on the 11th of January. So feel free to jump in there. All right, any more check-ins? This is W8VPV.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Yankee Mike, Kevin in Monroe Falls, in and out.
Text Joe in Akron.
Okay, KE8, EYM, Kevin, sorry, my hand isn't going as fast as my brain. I think it was Kilo Echo 8, Echo Yank Mike. Kevin got you as in and out, and then I had a guy, a Joe sign, and I didn't get your call sign Joe. Am I right there, Kevin?
Yeah, for Kevin, it's Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Yankee Mike. But good to see you, thanks.
All right, appreciate you stopping by. I got the correction, Kilo Foxtrot 8. And then, Joe, go ahead, sir.
W8VPV, this is Kilo Echo 8, Victor, Quebec X-Ray. Joe in Akron.
VQX, I got you, Joe. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing all right, Frank. Just made a discovery today. I was trying to figure out why my SWR went so high, went so bad on suddenly on HF, and found a big gash in the coax that's going out to my NFET. Not sure how it happened, but the cable has been laying there for about 3 years, so that's it's time to replace that. So right now I'm dead in the water as far as HF is concerned. Anyway, thanks for getting me in, Frank, and hope everyone has a good Thanksgiving. I'll be out of town. Appreciate you getting me in once again. This is KE8VQX, back to net control.
All right, very good, Joe. Yeah, coax on the ground is open to lawnmower attacks and squirrel attacks, and I've had both happen, so I do fully understand, and well, good luck with that. Sometimes even just an inch or two below grade is enough to protect it until somebody goes through and decides to aerate your lawn. With the story of a friend of mine. Very good. Appreciate that, Joe. Thanks for stopping by. Do we have any more check-ins for W8VPV?
KAAGKG.
KAAGKG. We're down to, things are coming slow enough. We're going to start taking people one at a time. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, good evening. I guess it's Frank. You sound different on this tonight. Yeah, I don't have much. I did get out today and do one last yard cleanup, mulch leaves, and trim the grass for the last time until April. So I'm ready to chill out this winter, and I guess I'll be spending a lot more time inside. Hope to spend time on the air in the afternoons on HF. So I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you all eat too much and come back for seconds. So enjoy the holidays. And Frank, we'll talk again later, further down the road. Back to net control, KAAGKG.
Very good, John. Thanks for stopping by, and definitely have yourself a great Thanksgiving. I'm getting together with my family, and I'm very blessed in that respect. We've been... considering our ages, we're all hanging in there for now, so knock on wood. Hope that trend continues. That and their daughters and, well, sons out of the country, but that is what it is. All right, John, thanks for stopping by. We'll talk to you later. W8VPV, looking for more check-ins.
Whiskey Alpha 8 Radio, Charlie, November.
W8RCN, my neighbor just down the road. Go ahead.
Yeah, how you doing, Frank? Just kind of listening to you guys and working on some stuff here. Thought I'd give you another bean for the pot here. So, there you go.
All right, really appreciate it then. Just out of curiosity, do you have 160 meter capability?
I got a 160 meter inverted L.
Oh, very good. Yeah, I've got a tower out back. I was thinking of maybe trying to tap that, find a resonance point, and get it somewhere down near 50 ohms. But we'll see. I had, I've got that broadcast station just south of me there. That was just absolutely swamping the front end of my ICOM 7300. So I got a 160 meter pass filter, good sharp, almost 40 dB cutoff. 30 dB cutoff down by the broadcast band, and that now makes 160 meter operation theoretically possible. I just need to get some kind of a radiator. That's a good puzzle. We'll see what I can put together. Appreciate you stopping by then. Take care. Have a great Thanksgiving, and well, if I don't talk to you this year, have a great Christmas also then. All right, W8VPV looking for more check-ins. All right, nothing heard. We'll go through the announcements real quick again. This Wednesday, starting about 5 p.m., Bruce and I are going to head up to the workshop area. We're going to try to set up the club repeater on the workbench, get it going, get it set up the computer, download and upload the programming, make sure we understand and know how to do that, look at the tools there, and then start tearing into the code that makes that thing work. I've read and looked at bits and pieces of it over time, but I don't have a good view of it. Bruce authored the code to the best of my knowledge, and so he's the one who can answer those questions. And when we get done, we should have a good working idea. And then we've got some changes I think we'd like to implement. We'll talk about how to achieve those with what the repeater controller limits us to. After that, the last and final event for the club for the year is our Christmas party. Let me break for time. Last event is our Christmas party. It'll be held on the 3rd of December. Let me check the calendar and make sure. I should have written that down. Yes, Wednesday, the 3rd of December, starting at 6 p.m. at the New Era Restaurant, 10 Maslin Road. This is just off East Market Street. We'll get together starting around 6 p.m. We'll order from the menu by about 6:45, 7 p.m. Then after dinner, we'll have a presentation on bees and beekeeping by club member Ray Wirtz, N8BZZ, that being one of his other hobbies. Finally, as I was just talking, we'll be doing the band exploration net on December 29th. That's the end of next month on 160 meters AM, probably 1887 kilohertz or somewhere around there. John will be coordinating that, and I might even be there if I get an antenna put up. Next up, starting into 2026, on the 11th, we have a general class. On the 14th, we'll have our monthly meeting. Starts at 7 o'clock now. That's a new meeting time. The meetings will be starting at 7 p.m. At the First United Church of Christ. That's between 2nd and Front Street in downtown Cuyahoga Falls. Parking lot is south of the building, south of the church. And we will also have a BOG meeting there and come up with a club operating budget for the club and the clubhouse, and we'll go from there. Finally, end of January, 124, 125 is Winter Field Day. Pause for time. Winter Field Day, by all means, we'd like to operate that from our clubhouse again. If we really want to get brave, we can pull the trailer out like we did before and operate like that. But that's another opportunity, and this year we'll be inside in the clubhouse, so keep that free on your calendar if you want to operate Winter Field Day. That's all I have for announcements. Do we have any more check-ins? Otherwise, I'll go ahead and wrap this net up. This is W8VPV.
W03X recheck.
Go ahead, John.
There is now a link on our homepage for the Christmas dinner.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I will try to include that on my HF announcements. Yes, if you're going to attend the dinner, please sign up, indicate the number of guests, just so we can make sure we let the restaurant know and they can have enough servers there to serve everybody efficiently. So appreciate that information, John. Any last information? Otherwise, we'll wrap this meeting up. Go ahead now. All right, thanks very much. In preparing to close this net, I'd like to thank each and every one of you who took the time to join us and check in tonight. Without your participation, there would be no net. This has been Frank, W8EZT, and it's been my pleasure to host this evening's net. We'll now close the net with 19 check-ins, myself included, and return the repeaters to normal and customary amateur radio use. Keep in mind we are running a band exploration net tonight on 80 meters at 3.827 megahertz, coming up here in about 23 minutes or so at 9:30. I'm going to listen around and we'll make that announcement on the 2-meter side of the repeaters at just before 9:30, and we certainly hope to hear you down there. This is Whiskey 8 Victor Papa Victor, closing the net at 9:08 p.m. local time. Thanks, 73.
That's right, copy. Fox Plane Victor up in Aurora, Frank, KC8 FQV and 440.
Hey, you're in loud and clear, Mark. I got you on the 440 side. KC8 FQV, got you in there.
Just listening to the stream over on WD8CXO. So, I'm going to go try and see if I can get in on the 440 side. So, and I did hear, well, I have the date already set for the party, so I got to go look at the website. Just tell them I'm coming. So, I think we're just ordering off the menu, probably.
That is correct. We'll just work right off whatever their menu is. So, yeah, go ahead and get signed up and look forward to seeing you, Mark. Yeah, you're coming in loud and clear on the 440 side. A little bit of noise, but certainly fully readable.
And more than anything, you just want to tell the restaurant, here's how many people you're going to have to have. How many people are going to be there to have to, how many mouths you're going to have to feed and serve. So, send it back your way, Frank, KCWQV. Good seeing you last week, too.
All right, Mark, I got you on the log. And the net has been closed, so I'm going to go ahead and get a breather here and kick on the HF radio, get down on 80 meters and see what we can find, where I can find, get a signal in there. Well, this is W8EZT, I'll be clear.